Every step I take in heels is a tentative step.
Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah! I love that none of you are standing at the stage because you're clearly afraid of everything you just saw. Dixie said, it's a Halloween show, and what everyone else heard was, let's make everyone uncomfortable on a Tuesday night so even fewer people come. This week on American Horror Story, Dixie Lynn Cartwright, I'm the only person who's not going to pretend to sing someone else's song. I also, as you can tell, I'm Southern because I blacked some of my teeth out. Every faggot in Chicago's from the South, evidently. You were all like, my granny's from Tennessee. Fucking Roman. Oh god, no, but I am from the South. I'm from one of those like really small towns where the girls had their babies in high school. I mean, that still happens everywhere else, but it was really common. It was the girls, though, that posted it on Facebook now that were like 23, 24, 20 years younger than Dixie. It's true. It's the girls who post on Facebook now, they're like, I don't know where I'd be without my baby. College. College is where you would be without your... I can't walk in heels, I don't know who I'm playing. I can barely put a wig on. My boyfriend, however, is Diana Tunnel. And clearly he does shitty music because it's all fucking country. And it makes my goddamn blood pressure rise. There's only so many times I can hear Sweetie Honey Darling in my grandma's accent before I wanted to move to Florida 3 weeks ago. Oh, it's a fucking drag show. God, my dick is inside me. You can laugh at a joke about some dead Floridians. I hate you all. But when I'm going to tell you a horror story really quick, and it's called Kennedy Ford's Sex Life. Pre-Diana. Because now it's a tragedy, not a horror. So when I was in high school and college, I didn't so much date as just fuck, like a lot. And I have this really accelerated ego for some reason, if you can't tell why. But I have this really accelerated ego when I was at that age. Now I've gained 40 pounds and that's all gone. Also, you can tip me. Just because I'm not lip syncing doesn't mean you don't have to get me a dollar.
No, they know.
But I had this really accelerated ego, and I don't know, I pretended like my life was fucking diamonds and fur coats and like, name a fancy alcohol, because I don't drink it and I don't know. But I pretended like I was fancy, and really my life was like rental trailers and Pall Mall lights, and half gallons of Burnett's and unprotected sex and Ford Focuses. It all took you a second to laugh that that's a poor people car. But I was seriously, Grindr was a bad thing for me, alright? Like, my butthole in high school just looked like that episode of SpongeBob where his grandma's kissy mouth gets really close up on the screen. You all got grossed out and I love that. But no, I've had my fair share of, like, rejection, also clearly. Because, I've had guys show up at my door and be like, I'll answer. Literally, one guy said, ooh, you're not as thin as you were in your pictures. Well, I still sucked his dick, so joke's on him. I was roofied one time. You can look at me and tell that was an accident. I used to make a joke on stage about how my drink was sitting on the bar and if anybody wanted to drug me to go ahead. No. Every faggot in this room that's ever made that joke about go ahead and drug me, no. I lost 36 hours. I woke up with bruises all down the side of my body and I was like, oh my god, I fell so much. No, my best friend kicked the shit out of me while I was roofied on the ground for me to get up. They slammed my head fucking Sylvester Stallone style into the side of my Jeep to try to knock me out. Because if you can imagine me whiny and loud as I am now, imagine me intoxicated and sick and in a blackout. It's like, I don't know. It's like listening to that song that Mary Shino did, but worse. I'm gonna tell one story, then I'm gonna get off here. I'm probably running out of time anyway, whatever. So, the reason I'm so terrible, I don't need segues, fuck you, who am I, Paul Blart? That was a poor joke, you all snickered, and that's a terrible joke. When I was younger, the reason I'm so terrible is because I had this teacher in kindergarten. She was a librarian, and I'm sitting there, and honestly, I haven't read anything ever longer than an article about whether or not men can pass HPV. And so I'm sitting there in the library, and she's like, it's book club day, you're gonna read. Cole, that's my Christian name. She was like, you're gonna read. So I'm sitting there, and then it hits me. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to use the bathroom immediately. I'm 5 years old, okay? I vividly remember this. I have to use the bathroom so bad. And I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And this woman, who we'll refer to as a bitch, even though she was a cunt, would not let me go to the bathroom. So I'm sitting there, and about 10 minutes later, it fucking happened. I shat everywhere. 5 years old, shit my pants, and I got up and just started crying. So like, 5-year-old faggy little me running through the elementary school screaming, like covered in shit. Just literally, as you can just imagine this, in a wig and black teeth at 5 years old, covered in shit. I run into the bathroom, I throw myself into the stall, I'm in the floor, I'm literally crying, I'm like getting it everywhere. This guy's face is like, oh. That's a Saturday at Steamworks. I throw myself into the stall, I'm like crying, I hear the teacher's aide come in, she opens the door, and I reach my little shitty gay hand up for sanctuary, and the woman who was paid to take care of me puked on my head. Fucking full-on Exorcist style vomited on my 5-year-old gay body. And that is why I'm an adult man that dresses as a woman. Thank you guys.